Wait, hold up. You know what I'm saying? I'm back here with another video, another YouTube video. Got my Wu-Tang nunchucks. Because we about to get into some Kung Fu action. I just seen Shang-Chi, or is it Shang-Chi? I think it's Shang-Chi, the new Marvel movie. Damn. And you know me, man. I love some Kung Fu. I love the old Kung Fu movies, Wu-Tang, all that. I love it. And you know what, man? The first Marvel movie I seen after the COVID stuff was the Black Widow movie. It was alright, it was cool, it wasn't bad. But this one, damn. Basically, I'm not gonna do spoilers, you know how I do. Shang-Chi. First of all the Asians out there, Asian American Asian, y'all better, man, y'all gotta be proud of this shit right here. You gotta be proud. You can't just not see this movie. Like, what? Man, first of all, where do I begin with this movie? Damn. First of all, I'm gonna say this: the kung fu in this movie, shit. The kung fu in this movie is crazy. They went in. I have never seen. I never seen CGI kung fu in no movie. Not like that. Like maybe Kung Fu Hustle. Yeah, I guess you could say that. But this movie, it does it different. Marvel, you know, that was my main thing because I know about Shang Chi, and I wanted to know how the kung fu was gonna play in with a Marvel movie. Like, don't hold back. Oh shit, they did not hold back. They gave you a lot of kung fu. It was a lot of fighting. It was a lot of fighting. I ain't never. Is this movie had more fighting than any other Marvel movie put together, in my opinion. Like, it's a lot of fighting in this movie. I love the story of how he become Shang-Chi. It's him and his sister. His dad falls in love with the lady in the forest or whatever that he meets. You know, I really don't really talk about story too much because I could probably spoil it on accident, but it's in the trailer, so I usually talk about what's in the trailer and the movie and the CGI and the story and all that. But I guess I could tell you a little bit about the story. It's basically about Shang-Chi, you know, the legend of the 10 rings. They put these 10 rings on your arms, your forearms or whatever, and it gives you powers from ancient, you know, history. Goes back thousands of years, you know what I mean? Probably as old as Black Panther history. So, you know, you gotta think in Marvel universe, all this shit going on and nobody knows. That's crazy. From the Eternals to all this. So on this movie, you know, you got these 10 rings, and Shang-Chi don't really have powers, but in the comic books he's one of the, if I if I'm not mistaken, he's the number one or top five, or I think he's the number one kung fu artist ever. Like, nobody can beat him hand to hand combat. And they created that comic book back in the day in the 70s because that's when the kung fu was getting big in the 70s, you know what I mean? So they created Shang-Chi. And he dope, dude. The guy that's acting in this movie that's playing Shang-Chi is fucking dope. Like, he doing that shit. Like, every fighting scene was crazy. The fighting scene was top notch. The CGI was top notch. The acting was top notch. The story, you know, it was some parts on the story where you're watching it, and it could get a little, it could die down a little bit. But the good thing about it, everything they talked about in the story was information. Every time somebody opened their mouth and talked, you learned something new about the movie, or about the characters, about the place, the setting. You learn every time they talk. That's what I love about it. So when you do, you sit there in your head, you like, because you want to see more fighting. The fighting and the action, it grabs you, and you just want to see more. So when they talk, you're like, nah, I just want to see the fighting. But you need to see, you know what I mean? You need to hear and listen. So when they do fight, you feel it. You know why he's fighting. And the villain in this movie is Shang-Chi's dad, of course, because the trailers. So his dad has the 10 rings, and his dad has them for thousands of years. And when Shang-Chi gets older, then of course he eventually gets them. But the reason his dad is the villain, I won't say because I don't want to spoil it, but it's not, he's not really a villain. Anybody would do this. Anybody would, you know what I mean, feel this way and want to go back and find this person and all that. Anybody would. So I don't really think he is a villain, but he was in the movie, and he played, and his dad was fucking dope with those rings, boy. He couldn't fuck with his dad. He couldn't fuck with him. No, no, no. That's his pops, man. His pops taught him everything. And his sister was dope. Have you guys ever seen that movie, Crazy Rich Asians? And it's a funny Asian girl in that movie, and she's in this movie. She's funny, dude. She's hilarious. She had everybody in the movie theater dying laughing. She's great. She's awesome. And I'm glad she's in a Marvel movie. We'll see her more. Man, Shang-Chi. I really don't say too much about my movie reviews. I just talk regular like this in this bootleg ass setting. But I do got my Raiders puncher on. And guess what? I'm off tomorrow. Yes, or today. But listen, man, y'all gotta go see Shang-Chi. Don't let this fall over your head. Yes, there's 2 end credit scenes. Yes, they tie into other movies, and you can tell a certain someone shows up in this movie from, I want to say the movie, but I don't know if that will spoil it. I'll just say one of the Iron Man movies. Ooh, he shows up, and now you know his character. You know why he's there. You know what I mean? When this guy shows up from one of the Iron Man movies, you're like, oh shit. You know, maybe you know now since I said it. I don't know if you can figure it out. If you're a real Marvel head, then you already know. Or I'm not sure if they showed him in a trailer. But since I said that, if you're a real Marvel head, it should have popped in your head already. And if, I don't know. But yes, he shows up, and you see what happens and why. And he's a crazy character. He kind of like, you know, he wants to be an actor now, so you just gotta see it, man. I fucking love this movie, man. These Marvel movies are getting better and better, and on top of that, this is a new character that's about to join the Avengers, and he can hold his own. Oh yes, he got those 10 rings. He's kicking some ass. He can hold his own. Oh no, just because he's a new guy, no, this dude right here, Shang-Chi. You know, he can hold his goddamn own, man. I'm telling you. Trust and believe me, man. Ain't nobody fucking with him. Y'all always talk about Batman get beat up. Batman wouldn't even be able to probably land a punch on this guy. This dude is the real deal. He's the #1 kung fu artist in the whole world in the comic books. And on top of that, now he got the 10 rings. Oh, it's over. So, I love this movie, man. Go see this movie, Shang-Chi, The Legend of the 10 Rings. It gives you that real kung fu vibes. You know what I mean? What the? You know, I don't know what that was. That has nothing to do with kung fu. Like 2 crackheads outside fighting. I don't even know if that made sense. But listen, Shang-Chi, go see it. I love this movie. Marvel. I can't wait to see what you guys do with Blade. I know the Spider-Man gonna be dope, but my main thing is Blade. That's what I'm. Oh, that Eternals. They showed that new trailer for Eternals. Wow, I can't wait to see that because that's gonna open doors. It was some hints at Doctor Strange and them also in this movie. Pay attention to that. It's a lot of Easter eggs. You gotta pay attention. I gotta watch it again. Watch a little trailer breakdown on YouTube or something. Don't watch those before the movie. That could spoil it. Watch those after the movie so you can catch up on things. That's what I'm about to do. But yeah, Shang-Chi, the Legend of the 10 Rings. Go see it. Well, hold on. You want to see my Wu-Tang nunchucks? You thought I was playing? Look at that. You know what? Yeah.